We know that feeling.
You think you know me, don't you? You think you've seen the worst, like you've already crushed me beneath your heel. That's what you all thought, right? That I was done for. That I'd just disappear, fade into the dust like a forgotten whisper. Like I didn't matter. Like I wasn't a threat. You made me. This. You fed the darkness, stoked the flames. Every betrayal, every hit, every time you kicked me down, you gave me the fuel to become something else. Something you can't outrun, can't hide from, and sure as hell can't stop.
Can't stop. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. This is Terry with NSPS TV with my co-host, Miss Irene. And tonight, guys, we're in the lion's den. No, I sound like a little cat. Man. I need to work on that. I need to work on that, guys. How's everybody doing today?
Good. How are you?
I got a hangover. I'm serious, dude. I partied. Friday was my birthday.
Oh, hey, you got to do it up big time.
36?
Yeah. Huh?
36 years old?
24.
37. 37. And the craziest thing is, I went out to dinner with my son. My son took me to dinner, and dude, I don't go to steaks. I don't eat steaks. First of all, I could never afford them. So he took me to Texas Roadhouse. He's like, "Dad, it's on me. Have a steak." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll take one medium. I'll take one well done."
Yeah.
Oh man, nobody eats steaks well done. Who does that, Dad? I'm like, well, yeah, for a steak. What the hell, man? He was like, oh. So my other son sitting next to me, and he's got catfish. I looked at his plate and like, oh man, that catfish looks good.
That's what I go for.
Oh, it's not the catfish. It was the baked potato that he had with the catfish that was really intriguing because it was like the size of a damn football.
It's called a
And I'm
loaded
like, whoa,
baked potato.
that is a jumbo-sized potato. And it had all the fixings, everything. The chives, the cheese. It had everything, guys. It was looking good.
Sour cream.
But guess what I did?
Switch plates.
I ordered a double scoop of French fries.
You should have had a baked potato.
I could have. I wasn't thinking about it. And it tells me how much my mind is. No matter where you go, you always want the thing that you always seem to eat. No matter where you go. You can go to a steakhouse, but something is telling you to order a burger. I just order a burger. Or, it's always something that you never ever think. At some point, we got to start thinking out the box, especially Keith when Rachel and other people are buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to hit their pocket instead of them hitting ours. You know, but hey guys.
What if it's joint pockets?
Yeah. Oh, you know what, Terry? I gotta take you to the Vampire Cafe.
My pocket is joined to your pocket.
I thought you said joint pockets. I was thinking something else.
The joint pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Your pocket, actually, your husband's pocket. That's a joint pocket, right?
Yes.
I disagree.
My money. You ain't gonna come in my pocket.
Nope. I'm gonna tell your husband on you.
He don't care.
Yeah, okay. But But guys, welcome to the Lion's Den, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been in Nashville. What do you?
She got the money.
Is that money?
That's money.
It's going in and out. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
It's cash.
Cash.
I recognize that.
Okay. I got a dollar somewhere around here. I don't. Is it $1 a lot these days? It used to be 20 years ago. I don't know if it's worth anything now.
No,
Not much.
not
Yeah.
much of
My
anything.
money's worth more than yours.
I wouldn't doubt it. I might have to invest in some money over there. But guys, welcome to the show, man. I'm curious to know what's going on in Nashville besides the barbecue. Hey,
Sounds like the
And,
weather's similar to yours. It's going to get into
Oh.
the 40s tonight.
really?
Yeah.
Tell me, is that not a little unusual for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and, well, I mean, spring weather, it's kind of still a yo-yo up
Yeah.
and down, but yeah, we were at what? It was almost like 90 on.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
And now we're.
Yeah,
just
even
like
like
98.
Friday, it was even like almost 90. It was like warm.
We're hitting the
That's
80s
wild,
here.
dude.
It's nice.
It sounds
That is
nice.
wild. Yes, it is. I mean, I can't wait to get there so I can go drink up all their beer.
Oh no, he's gonna probably drink up all my moonshine.
Well, guys, welcome to the show, Keith and Rachel. I appreciate you guys coming out of your busy schedule to come chat with us and talk all things paranormal. I'm curious to see what you guys got going on over there in Nashville. Some of the great, well-known and some of the unknown locations that you guys have been to, and some of the locations you guys I hope to get into.
Yeah. I got a long list.
Yeah, but with that being said, quick shout out. All you guys on so many different platforms tonight, dude. We are international. We are all over the world. So please, guys, if you guys want to say hello to anybody in Japan and in the UK, please. Hey guys, how you doing? I know it's late and early over there, but hey, how you guys doing? All you guys on Kick, Rumble, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, my personal Facebook page, and my podcast page. Guys, welcome to the show. And we're not even talking about what is your page called?
Ours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Liminal Shadow. So
Liminal Shadow Facebook page. Hey, welcome,
Facebook,
guys.
Instagram, all that.
Yeah. Guys, introduce yourselves. Tell the world a little bit about who you are, what you guys do, how you guys came to be, and where you guys are going 20 years from now. The floor is yours.
My name is Keith, and you go first.
Why me?
Fine, I'll go first. So,
You go first.
my name's Keith, part of Liminal Shadow Paranormal, created by the lovely Rachel. After being with several teams, thought it was best to branch out and kind of do it on our own. Doing it on our own allows us a lot more freedom. It allows us to work with other groups and teams and see how they investigate and see what kind of tips and tricks we can get from them. And then they can pick up from us. So it's a lot of collaboration, which I think is great, being able to collaborate with people all the time. And not that we couldn't collaborate as a bigger team, but it's just as a smaller team, you don't have to always worry about everyone's schedule. And, we can't collaborate with you because everyone is busy and stuff like that. So as part of Liminal Shadow, I am, as there always is, the skeptic. I was brought on pretty much by her because she wanted to do it. And I said, well, then just do it. And she's like, okay, well, you're doing it too. I'm like, oh. So
that's the way it works.
But it's like a lot of people say with the skeptic. I'm open-minded. I want to believe. I want to see, know, hear, and understand that there is paranormal things out there, and we've caught things that I can debunk, but there are things that are hard to debunk and hard to say, well, that's, an animal downstairs making a sound, or that's, the wind or something like that. So
Double exposure.
yeah, it's double exposure, stuff like that. So it's hard to figure that stuff out sometimes. So it's a fun trip so far, and that's kind of me now about her.
Yes. Since I've kind of been in the paranormal field, I guess, professionally since 2022. So like 4 years. Started on an all girl paranormal team, which there was just a lot of personality conflicts and it didn't work out. And then I branched out and kind of started my own with a good friend, but we ended up splitting. And so now he'd have to divorce me. So
I'm not
cheaper to keep them. You better not do it. It's cheaper to keep them, man. Trust me.
We know that. This is our second go around for both of us. So we learned the first time.
There you
second
go.
Was better than the first. That's for sure.
Well,
I have a
guys,
feeling you are. Yeah. You know what? She has abilities.
Mm-hmm. She does. My ability is to stay with her. Her ability is beyond that.
No, that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking.
No, I know she does have ability. She's what is it called?
Well, I started out being like a clairsentient, so like an empath where I can feel the energy in different spaces. But as I've been like, getting deeper and deeper into like investigating and like practicing essentially, I learned I'm clairaudient as well. So yeah, I tend to hear them when other people don't.
I can feel it. It's in my bones, so I can feel that you are. Because listen, yeah, she's got abilities.
Yeah. I don't feel anything.
Well, you better be careful because one day you're gonna find yourself without any food on the table just because, aha! So that's what you've been doing.
I don't have to worry about that because there's someone that does all the cooking here.
That's right. He does the cooking.
Wow, that's cool, guys. It's up to you guys if you want to disclose the teams that you guys were with at one point. It's a good chance I'll probably know them, and they've probably been on the show. But it's totally up to you guys if you guys want to disclose that information.
I don't care. I mean, this is the only team I've ever been on, just Liminal Shadow. I kind of hung around her and did an investigation here or there with the other teams. But as far as me, this is really my main and only team.
Yeah. I don't know. I prefer, like, I'm one of those who is not going to throw somebody else under the bus that, I kind of, parted ways and, moving on.
Do you feel your abilities change how people see you? And when you do something that it can be conflicting with other people, what other groups do, because sometimes, that's why I work alone too. I work alone and I work with Jerry also, because you have to have that balance where somebody understands you mentally, physically, and everything, and emotionally, and you have to have that kind of respect where they can bounce off of you. They can accept how you see things and how you view things and what you feel, because a lot of groups don't do that.
Right. And I think that's you're right on the money with that. I think that it's sometimes it's just difficult for people to walk in other people's shoes and see from a different viewpoint and think that viewpoint is valid, whether it's their viewpoint or not. And I'm one of those people, but not everybody's like that. Not everybody's like me.
Yeah, me too. I have that same problem. That's why I work alone. That's why I'm kind of like freelance, because it's if you don't get what I see, if you can't see it, that's on you, not on me. Like,
right.
I know what I see, and if you can't see that, you either believe me or you don't.
Well, and that's at the, like you said, working alone. That's really a good point, because as just a couple, it allows us, like I said earlier, to collaborate. And if you're collaborating with someone that you've never collaborated with and you work great together, then you could be excited to do it again, because maybe you're bouncing off, like you said, the same energies, or they're getting you, you're getting them, etc. But if you do collaborate with someone and you guys might not be seeing eye to eye, you had the experience of collaborating with someone, but you also can be like, okay, well, this was a good experience, but maybe not someone I'm going to investigate with again, because they were running off on their own without telling anyone, or they were just doubting everything I ever said or did, and stuff like that. So it works out well to be able to collaborate and see and work with other people, and like you said, get along and work, because we've gotten along with quite a few lately that we've collaborated with, and it's a great experience.
Yeah, and you know what? You never stop learning. You never stop learning.
I was going to say, yeah, exactly that. I was going to say, the great part about collaborating with all these different teams is like you learn something you didn't learn before, like you didn't know, you didn't even think about before, and they may offer, a great tip that you can end up using in the future. Hey, Audra. Speaking of one of those, we've collaborated with is Audra's one of them, and that's Tennessee Shadow Chasers. So
that's cool.
And they're great. We love collaborating with them. I mean, they get us, we get them, and we've always had a really good investigation. In fact, our last investigation, we were at Randolph. We were in the kitchen, and Aaron had a recorder, and we had a recorder. We both had recorders going, and the lady in the kitchen had worked in the kitchen for 40 plus years.
The spirit we were picking up on.
And well, one of the things we tried to do was I went over to the table or the sink, and I was pretending to help with vegetables, chopping vegetables, cutting things. And at one point I said, they're like, okay, we're going to be quiet. You just ask questions. So I said, I was asking questions. I said, would you like me to cut some potatoes? And I waited. And then I'd say, okay, cutting the potatoes, blah, blah. And then when we reviewed,
because we reviewed real time.
Yeah, we reviewed real time. And when we reviewed, after I said, would you like me to cut some potatoes? A clear female voice said, that'd be fine. And I was like, what? we
all lost our mind when we heard that.
Because nobody said anything after I had said anything about cutting potatoes. It was just dead silent. But then when we replayed it, it was her going, that'd be fine. And it was like, whoa, that's crazy. But here's the thing. When it comes to the collaboration, we had our recorder going, and we didn't catch it on our recorder. They caught it on theirs, but not ours. And then in that phrase or same little series, we asked another question, and there was a clear no. But we caught that on both recorders at that time because it was on hers and ours. So that helped to collaborate that, there could really be something there. But it was
crazy.
It was crazy.
That is cool. The one thing that I like to do when I do collaborations, I always stick to what I do. But every now and then I would have one of my members go with them, and they would have one of their members come with me. That's where we can actually, if we're doing anything different, then they'll go back and say, hey, I like the way that these guys are doing things, and vice versa. That's where you get that two ways, that communication, that, you actually get that nice looking two-way street going there, where you can go back, and these guys can, after all said and done, we'll sit down and we'll discuss what they did and what we did, and how we can tweak things and how they can tweak things, and I always tell my guys is just watch. Don't say anything. Just watch. You know, and it always seemed to turn out to be perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
and the greatest thing is there's always somebody that wants to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Yeah.
always somebody that want to interact with the other team, and that's cool. You know, and some people ask me, "Hey, man, where'd you get those cool devices from?" Where you know, I don't see that on Ghost Stop, and you know, I don't. Where you get these devices from? And you know what I tell them, Rachel and Keith? Home Depot.
Oh, Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Yeah. I mean, we have SLS cameras that I make and sell, and it's a way to be able to have a device that some people really just don't have, and we've caught multiple things with it, and it's surprising. We caught a little child figure, and it was like, wow, what is that? How did that happen? Because it clearly mapped out everybody there, but then all of a sudden we were in a child's room and it captured a figure, and you know, that's something we may have not had I not had that device. But in making the device, you know, and like you said, making all your devices, it's the same thing. It works out well.
Yep.
It works out well. And it gives the opportunity of the people that you're speaking with, especially when you've been in these locations where there's been an overflow of individuals, and you give these guys an opportunity to see something different, to engage in something different.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I'm a big critic of.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The 4 individuals.
Yeah. So the 4
really
individuals, that's a person, pink, yellow, green. But then that little one standing there all the way on the end in the blue, that was nothing there. There was no one there. There's 4 people sitting, but the little one at the end, no one was there. And Rachel reached out and touched the hand. And what did you say? It felt like what?
It felt like sort of like static, like when your hand falls asleep and you feel those pins and needles tingly. It felt that way, and it felt also cold.
And what was really weird about that is I tried to capture that image with the camera because I had a camera rolling too, and the camera wouldn't focus on the SLS camera. It kept zooming in and out and unfocusing. I had to do that with my phone, and that was the only way I was able to capture it. It was really weird. So I don't know if there was different energy in the room causing my video camera to not record properly and go in and out of focus or what. But it was definitely interesting because there was nothing there. It popped up. I started the recording, and then it popped away. So it's definitely something that was just really interesting.
Wow, that sounds cool. Hi, Kimmy.
You know, there's something involved in their camera, not in the camera, but in their mic. There was the spirit in their mic, and they didn't want them to talk about what they saw.
Oh, yeah, really?
Maybe that could be it. I don't know.
And now it's freezing.
Is it freezing?
You guys aren't frozen. Can you hear us?
No,
I can hear you.
I'm good.
It just froze a couple seconds ago.
Might be you because we've been good.
Welcome to the
exactly.
Is it paranormal, or is it the internet in Japan? Is that the problem?
No, I've got a very good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, ours sucks.
It isn't horrible. I
never know. Okay, guys.
I hear you.
Is it just? What's up, Tony from Mid Atlantic Project? How you doing, brother? Hey, man, appreciate you joining the show on Instagram. I really do, guys. I appreciate all you guys over there. Appreciate it. Hey, hit me up, man. I'd love to get you guys back on the show. Guys, okay. Now, it's just 2 of you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Are you guys recruiting?
Not at the time. I mean, I think what would be great is if we had someone to help us go through evidence, but
Yeah, that's so time consuming.
No, I think because the schedule, she does have an agent that she works with that helps her book cons and
paranormal conferences, yeah.
as well as things like that. So our year, just the two of us, booked up between collaborations and cons pretty fast. So expansion is something that we can consider in the future, but right now, I think we want to get a real good flow going and know where we're going and what we're doing, right? I mean, I'm not speaking out of turn.
No, I agree.
And to see where Liminal Shadow will take us, and then how we want to expand it from there. Whether it's bringing people on, if another group is looking for people, maybe collaborating, more of a full-time type of collaboration or something. I don't know, but right now, I think we're pretty good as
Right now we good.
No,
that was a short. That was a short answer.
Hey, how do you guys? Now I'm going to ask you guys about some locations, man, that I've heard so much about. We're going to start one. We're going to start one about the Witch Cave.
Well, we have not. But we have not
been there.
We have not been there, but we do have an investigation upcoming.
Next,
not on there. It's coming up in I think it's May, right? We're going to go there this year.
Oops.
So we're collaborating with
Bell Witch is May 16th, so that's what, a month away, a little less than a month.
There's a team that's running that place. I can't think of the
Black
name.
Wolf, it's Black Wolf Paranormal that runs it.
Yeah,
we're going
cool
we're going with Bluff Paranormal, and also Appalachia Lightworker Paranormal. So we're going. It's going to be like a 3-team collaboration. So
at least said team.
Yeah,
that should be pretty interesting, man. A 3-team collaboration. Yeah, that should be very interesting. Are you guys excited about this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been wanting to go there for years now.
Mm-hmm.
So
sometimes
it's just.
I've heard Graceland was haunted. Is it?
Graceland?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We haven't been there.
I've heard that too, but we haven't been to Graceland. Graceland is Memphis, and Memphis is
like 3 hours.
Yeah,
from
about 3 hours away. So it's not. It's usually the opposite way we go. When we're doing investigations, there are some local, but then we'll end up either going north or east or south. We don't really go west that much, surprisingly. So
why?
Graceland hasn't come up with anything that we've wanted to go to at this time. So, but I have heard it's haunted.
Hey, you're more than welcome to come to Central Texas. It can't get it can't get a little far west, but you can come on to Texas anytime.
They can come to Japan. It's better. We got it, haunted city, right? Yeah.
Don't you guys have like the haunted woods there?
Yeah, they have the suicide forest.
Yeah. Oh,
and you know
what? Yeah, but you know what? I won't take you there.
Thank goodness I would like to live. No, people disappear from there.
Yeah, that's why I won't take you there. You go there to die. You don't go there to live.
Right. Exactly.
There's a couple of people I can take there. I wish I can take there.
Oh, Terry. Yeah. I'm taking him to a haunted cave. I'm taking him to a haunted cave near the temple that I go to.
Nice.
I already got my agenda.
No. We're not drinking. We're going to go to a haunted cave.
No, we're going to drink and we're going to hit up the clubs.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
I'll leave him in the cemetery. I'll have fun.
I have no problem with cemeteries. We got too many of them here.
Oh, ours is pretty bad.
Japan cemeteries might be a little older, but
there you go. That's what you need to look for. Is you need to look for haunted clubs.
That's right. Lynn had
I don't know of any.
Well, because you don't get out.
Where I go to, I pick and choose where I go and bug because I want to live tomorrow. I don't want to. Yeah, I want to live tomorrow. I don't want to be in a box tomorrow. No.
Well, don't let me find out.
That's why you're going first.
I'm gonna come investigate you.
Yeah, exactly.
Have
That'd be so
fun.
funny. Guys, man, you guys are young, man. What do your parents think about this? Do they?
Yeah. We're not that young.
I mean,
well, yeah, because
parents,
you're
how they
Bible,
feel,
right? During
you're
the
smack
Bible
down in the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents, one has passed away. My mom died a while ago, and my dad I've been estranged from since teens. So my parents, I don't care. They don't care.
My parents know, and they're in California, so much more liberal.
Yeah.
And if they're not,
yeah,
cool.
They don't do that.
No, they don't.
They're baby boomer generation. So
yeah.
Well, that's when they should have been doing it the most.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah, not my parents though. Well, at least my mom is a little straight laced, but who knows? My dad did.
I don't even know if my parents even smoked the ganja. That's a good. I've never asked her.
Ask them,
Mom. Did you ever smoke marijuana when you were my age? When you were younger?
You're old enough to be honest.
Huh?
Maybe. I said you should be at the age now where you're old enough that she'll be honest with you rather than say,
no,
I don't know. What
come on. Are any parents? Are parents really honest? They'll tell us what we need to know, and that's it. They're not going to tell us the truth. Nope. I know damn well. I know you smoked a bag of weed back in the day. Stop, Mom.
Did you smoke it but not inhale it?
Exactly. All right, hey Ray. This for you, Rachel. I don't know if you guys can see the comments.
Oh yeah, we can see the comments.
Yep. I said, "Hey, Christopher, he's going to be the Euro event." So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you guys are smack down in the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
How does Nashville treat you guys when it comes to stuff like this?
I mean, I don't know. There's, I guess, plenty of people who are open-minded enough. Like, some people say, like, all the time, like, that we're, like, aren't you, they'll say to me when they find out that I do, they're like, aren't you scared that something's going to follow you home? And it's kind of like, no, I'm not. In fact, something might have followed me home last weekend, but I got rid of it. But usually we're pretty good about, making sure that we do the proper things. We always have had like the mentality of, always going into an investigation with very positive mindset and only wanting to communicate with those entities that are positive, that want to communicate back with us. We're not there to like force anybody to, or instigate, some spirits to communicate with us. We don't want that. I mean, we want those who are, free will and willing to communicate and make themselves known. We always do that. We always make sure that we introduce ourselves. We introduce like what we're using technologically wise, because they may not understand what we have, and so we try to explain that. And then, when we leave, we always remember to say, like, you have to stay here. You can't follow us. And we haven't done this. We didn't do this in the last investigation, but we're usually pretty good about like trying to, sage or Palo Santo or something before we hop in the car and go. But
as far as Nashville, I think Nashville proper is pretty liberal,
yeah.
yes.
Because it's a melting, Nashville itself is a melting pot,
Right.
but it's when you kind of go outside, like the rural areas,
Right.
that becomes, you know, a little more country.
Right. And most of what we do is really, believe it or not, outside of Nashville. I mean, we don't do I mean, Ryman Theater is downtown Nashville, and that's haunted, and I'd love to get in there, but I'm not sure how we'd have to go about doing that. But
You
otherwise,
can go on the tour, but they don't do like
Yeah.
private investigation.
yeah, otherwise
Yeah.
things like what we do are usually hour or two, maybe 3 hours away, or even longer. So
Yeah, we'll go up
we
and
don't-
into Kentucky's
Yeah.
probably the closest. Like Southern Kentucky has quite a few.
yeah,
Some of our favorite
Or
locations.
Eastern
Yeah,
OSPH,
Eastern
yeah,
Tennessee, Chattanooga.
Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Yeah, that's a
Those
good
are
market
in Tennessee, and those are closer, but they're still a few hours away. So we don't really, and I don't think our name has been that popular yet in Nashville to have any quote unquote blowback if people were upset about what we do. So hopefully, you know, we can get some
There's
shit
a lot
in the
of
next
teams
week.
in
Can I say
Tennessee,
shit?
too.
Is that okay to say shit? I said shit like 4 times now. Is that okay?
Now, are you guys? Is that the key? Is that the key to get your names out there? Do you really want that blowback?
No, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either way either. I mean, if people are upset with what they do, you know, everyone has their own opinions. You know, you're gonna
You're
like what we
entitled
do,
to it.
you're gonna hate what we do, and other people are just gonna be in between. It is what it is.
We're gonna do it because, I mean, for me, I'm gonna do it because I love it, and you know, I have like, you know, so many answers that I want. Not that I'll ever get all the answers that I'm looking for, but you know, I've had experiences since I was a kid, and that's really what drive me to like be interested in the paranormal for so long.
And I'm the one who drives her to the location, so it works out.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's
I'll play passenger princess. Thank you.
but it's a good mix. And you know, again, if our name gets out there, it gets out there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not what we're about. We're not about the likes and the shares and all. Well, the shares are fine. If we do something silly or something cool that people share, that's great. But I'm not, and I don't think she is about, we have to get likes, we have to be live, we have to do this, we have to do that. It's about the evidence. It's about what we want to do and find.
It's the experience.
And it's the experience. Yeah. I mean, these places, they're always really good to us. And we always enjoy going there and hearing the description of the place. Because
the history behind it.
I'm like 50-50. Part of it is I want to know the history. So when you're going in there, you kind of know who or what you're looking for. But on the other hand, it's good to know. We did an investigation with her like fifth cousin, and and they had zero information on the location we were at. But by the end of the night, they were nailing everything because we had been there before, and we didn't tell them anything.
Paranormal.
Yeah, and we didn't tell them anything, and they kept nailing everything. And it was like, that's kind of what I like too, because it's validating that not only that they have the ability to find and understand what's there, but it's also showing there are things there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, you know, it's, I don't even remember my point. I just think it's great.
All right. Hey, have you guys ever went in with nothing? No cameras, no voice recorders. Just use your God-given gifts. Just use it.
So for me, I'll let her say her feelings, but for me, because I'm more evidence-based, I would have to have something with me, because if I hear, so imagine I go in by myself and I hear something and I've got nothing to prove that, it's going to aggravate the living hell out of me. So I wouldn't be able to handle that. So I would have to have at least a recorder, a camera, something. Now, as for you,
I think I've been in plenty of places with nothing, with no technology, nothing. And I think that's, you know, why I wanted to do this and investigate locations, is because, you know, I've always had experiences and feelings when I've walked into locations, or even be like we used to do before we did like going into locations and investigating. We used to go whenever it was a like a trip together, like a vacation. We plan. I'd always plan that we're doing a ghost walk. We're going by this cemetery. We're going to this historic location. Like that's what I would plan our trips, you know. So whenever we went to like, we would also go to haunted cities like New Orleans, Salem, Charleston, Savannah. Well, that's like every place we've been. Even when we were in the Bay Area, like we went to places like Alcatraz and Winchester Mystery House. I took him down to like, which is a little less known place, but there was a lady who is supposed to haunt. They call her the Lady in Blue, that's supposed to have died. She was killed by like her fiance there, and she haunts this like cliffside restaurant. And so I was like, we have to go to this restaurant. And I was just like, you know, so it's like.
And so those are a lot of experiences that we did before the equipment. So
you have it.
Well,
we even did
but that was before,
Virginia City.
That was before I got the equipment, got it, and you made me get into it.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes I like going into locations and just using my mind as the video recorder, my ears as the audio. And when I come out of there, and if I do hear something, I would be able to analyze that over and over and over and over again in my head. And I will be able to make a determination whether somebody agree with me or not. My mind has made that determination, like you say, Keith. No, maybe not, but you know, maybe there was, you know, that a knock I heard there. But I love going in blind like that. You know, besides, it keeps my body together. You know, because if we didn't have none of these equipment, we would be using our bodies anyway to investigate. So why not stick to what we use and just go from and do it like that once or twice?
You ever get scared?
No,
never.
Never. I've never been. People have asked me, and I've been to some of the most haunted locations here in Central Texas, and I've never been. I've been spooked, but never scared. You know,
Terry, you got scared of those haunted dolls in that place. You got scared like you wouldn't believe.
Ooh,
come on.
Well, you know what? The only thing that's going to scare me about a haunted doll if he gets up and walks. If he gets up and walks, then we got a situation. I did not say situation. I say situation. It's the two different words. You know, the first thing, and I'm not even going to run for. Hey, you know what I'm going to say? Can I have you on my podcast?
No, you won't.
I gotta get you on the show.
Time.
I gotta get you.
Not at that time when we were talking. Not at that time you didn't say that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like the government. Plausible deniability.
Oh.
Isn't that right?
I don't know nothing, don't see nothing, don't hear nothing. That's the way it is. Yep. Guys,
that's why I'm the touchy feeling person. That's why I'm trying to help him, you know that.
Right? Guys, how do you feel about ghost tours? Do you think they help us or hurt us?
I don't think they hurt us.
As long as they know what they're talking about. You know, if the tour guide.
That's the problem. None of them seem to know what the hell they're talking about.
We've been on some that seem to be pretty accurate, but you're right. They have to know what they're talking about, because if they don't know what they're talking about and they're making up things, it's like, okay, you're right. It's hurting us because, you know, they're this person died here and they hung 14 people before they died, and this is this, and then you go back and it's like none of that happened there. What are they talking about? You know, then that's going to hurt. That'll hurt.
There were some of the tour guides. I think it was in New Orleans, right? They have to be licensed by. Yeah. They have to be licensed by like the city of New Orleans
to give tours,
to be able to give tours, and they go through a test.
Yeah.
And they have to know the history before they are going to be allowed to have a license to be a tour.
But ain't it like that in Savannah too?
Yeah, I think
it
so.
might be like that in
I think so.
Savannah as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like that in Savannah.
Groups out there that try to do tours just because they can make the money off of it. But usually, if you pick one of the bigger tours, it'll be people that know what they're talking about. So I don't think it would really hurt us if they know what they're talking about. It would hopefully encourage people to say, "Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's go visit the LaLaurie Mansion because of that history."
Yeah.
But see, the thing that gets me, guys, is these ghost tours will take you to the places you will never, ever, ever get into. The state capitol. You can't get into that place after dark. So what's the probability of you even investing that place is really remote. It's not going to happen. Then you got the Driscoll Hotel. Dude, okay. Allegedly, there's only one room that's haunted in the whole damn hotel. You know, and they're charging an arm and a leg for that room only because of what allegedly happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like,
yeah, there's definitely people who profit from a location being haunted. You know, some of these locations that we go into, why we go and collaborate with other teams too, is so that we can afford to go into those locations.
Right. It's just like you said.
Because they're so expensive and they're charging like an arm and a leg to see and be allowed to investigate, you know, there overnight.
Right.
So, I mean, the only way we can afford it is if we have a big enough group that can divvy up.
Yeah, but see, does that hurt you guys also? You know, because a location has a certain amount of capacity. With all the noise that these other organizations are bringing in, it kind of messes a lot of things
here's
up.
Here's a good example. I just lost it.
Waverly?
Waverly. Jeez. Waverly, we would have never gotten into, but we got in with a group of, I think it was 10 or 11. It was supposed to be 10, but I think an extra person or two showed up. And we would have never gotten into Waverly if it wasn't for that group and being able to work with them. But Waverly was so big, we never really interacted with each other. There was once or twice where a group would walk by, you know, 3 or 4. It was like, oh, there's footsteps. And then it's like, oh, you see the flashlights, they come by, they walk by, that's that.
You're like, that's people.
So for the most part, when you have a bigger location too and you collaborate, you're not really going to run into each other, and it's helpful. And if you know, like you see, if you have walkie-talkies, it's another way to be able to ensure, like, I'm in the body shoot, I'm listening, and all of a sudden you hear something, and you're like, you hear it again. It's like, oh, is that really a group near us? And then you can use the walkie-talkie. Hey, are you guys? No, I'm over on the 3rd floor, and that'll help confirm.
But is he talking about like? Are you talking about just like energetically having like all these people like be in this location? Is that going to deter like the activity from happening?
Right.
Is that what you're meaning? Yeah.
I mean, I think again, if you split up, right, and it depends on the energy, you know, that's part of, again, why we collaborate, because some energies just work well with each other and everyone goes in there and the energy is amazing. Other times, you might get some duds. It's like, you know, you might be off that day, they might be off that day, and the energy just doesn't work. And it's like,
are not around
and maybe the spirits aren't around that day. Who knows? But as far as the collaborations, I think we've had a lot of really good experiences, and it hasn't soured us to not going with other people. I mean, if we could do these places alone, that'd be great. But again, the main reason
like you just have to have drop $1,000.
That's the main reason why we go with other people too, is to help share the cost.
Yeah.
Oh, so pay to play really doesn't bother you guys, as long as you got in a multitude of individuals with you guys.
Right, because it makes it cheaper.
Makes
And it,
It makes it affordable
now,
at least for us to be able to go
right,
into these locations.
because it's not just the
It
cost
makes
of the location. You have to travel to get there. You usually have to have a hotel, eat, all that stuff. So it's not just the location cost; it's all that other cost that goes into it. So being able to share the cost with other groups is definitely helpful.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Do you
So
think that the cost of going to a location is kind of like ridiculous?
Yeah,
Some of them, yeah, some of
some
them
of them
are.
is definitely ridiculous. I think that I mean, I get it for some locations that are, historically run, museums and how they're able to keep the lights on and, keep running and be able to provide the history to the local community.
Mm-hmm.
They have to charge for those overnight investigations. It's like when, they're charging an excessive amount. No, I
Yeah.
think that's kind of ridiculous. I think just make it affordable for those who want to go.
Yeah,
And
exactly. I
Well,
think
and
that,
I think the popularity of a place also plays off of it
oh yeah,
because of all those TV shows out there that go to these places and insist that they're super haunted. That makes them more popular, and they're like, "Oh, well, now we could charge an extra $1,000 because we were on TV."
yeah,
Like,
right.
that's the part that I really have a beef with because I don't mind keeping the place running with electricity, water, and everything else, bills to keep the place up and the taxes to keep the place up. But I don't believe in charging billions, like thousands of dollars just for a one night investigation. That's kind of like ridiculous,
it is. Yeah,
yeah, we went to the
They're
the
just
Poly jail.
profiting off.
We went to the
Yeah.
Poly jail. That's not that far, and
it's in Alabama. Yeah.
nothing, no electricity, no water, nothing,
No bathroom.
no bathroom, nothing. And they
Oh
only charged us
gosh.
what, $120. Didn't matter how many people were there. So it was like
Dang.
amazing. We did it with just one other person, and we got some good evidence, but they kept it low because their overhead is low. It's like and they not just that, but they trusted us. They're like, here's an envelope. Please leave the money. Lock the door when you leave. It was like those are the places.
They're like, this is kind of great.
Yeah. And so it was great to be able to do something like that. But again, you get it to a bigger place like Waverly or Penhurst or Brushy Mountain, then because they're so big and they have more overhead, they charge more.
Yeah,
And they're over.
I know a person who runs at Waverly Hills. So yeah, we're all connected in the paranormal world. But yeah, I mean, he's trying to keep the cost low because it's a historical place, not because of the showy part of it. No, but yeah, there was a lot of problems with Waverly in the beginning of the county, and they wanted to make it into a gift shop and stuff like that, and the person who bought it says no, we don't want that, we want it just to be a historical place that has lots of history. And remember what happened to these people who went in there, never came out, right? Yeah.
Right.
So it's yeah, there's a lot of conflict involved, especially politics involved, especially with places like that. I agree. But I think that if you're going to have a place that you're going to show investigations, keep it reasonable. Keep it, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, not for all the wrong reasons,
Yeah, agreed.
which is really important. I think for us as investigators, and for us doing what we do, and showing the audience of what we're doing and why we're doing it for it, you got to keep it for that one reason, not for the show and tell thing. I'm like, I don't care if you believe me or not. It's what I do is what I do, and if you like it, fine. If you don't like it, that's fine too. Bye bye. That's the way I look at it. But I've been doing it for a little while, and it's you kind of be kind of cynical about other people, right?
Yeah, you can't help that.
No, but you want to do it for the right reason. You want to do it for the right reason. You want to show that there is something out there, that there is life beyond death, and that that's why we have to be so respectful of the dead, because they have a life too, even after they're dead.
Yep, I agree.
And Terry's all looking off the side that he ain't listening. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, no, I thought somebody was knocking on the door.
Oh gosh.
Keep on knocking.
I mean, you're not gonna
Yeah.
Exactly.
Knocking, but you can't come in. But yeah, guys, you know, I hear you. I understand you. I feel your pain with all this pay to play, but nobody seems to think or to understand how the individuals that you're going into their locations to chat with. Nobody thinks about them. Every night they're getting investigation. They want people to communicate with them. Communicate this, that. Dude, we have to give these locations a break because those guys get tired too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just because
I think that's why sometimes you go into a place and the activity's not there. And then other times you might go back and visit and you're like, holy crap, this is active. It's like, it's a big difference. And I think that may be the reason is like, they're like, we're tired of this.
Well, yeah, I mean,
we're out to lunch. Come back.
Exactly. Gone for tacos.
Week, you know.
Right. And if the last 2 weeks they've heard, can you make a knock 50 times, they'll be like, how many times do I have to knock? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
what is your name? Like, how many like, Joe Blow, okay? Like, leave me alone.
Right.
You know, how'd you die? Well, you know what? I died. Yeah, like.
And what's interesting is one of the rules that we've heard is that like you're not supposed to ask certain questions about the other side, but we'll ask them, things like, does time work the same, or are there rules to communicating to the living? Yeah, and stuff like that. And we haven't really gotten any answers. I think we did.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Terry's gonna hate it because there are rules to the dead. I know them. I know I'm not supposed to tell you certain things that I know about people who died. People have gone to this others. I can't tell you that because there are rules to that conversation, and Terry gets really pissed off at me every time I tell him that, because you're not supposed to tell them.
But that's hard because if you can't tell us the rules now and you know them, when you die, you can't tell us the rules because you're dead. So you can't tell us the rules at all.
Right.
Of course. That's what.
Now you see why I get so upset, because it's a lose-lose situation. You can't win. There's no way of winning this. There's no way of winning that argument because she's gonna.
Some of us are not really willing to listen. Some of us are not really ready to hear, and some people will never be ready to hear about that, right? So you have to understand that I have to keep the confidence when I'm speaking to the dead, okay? And I have to understand, I have to tell Terry that I cannot tell him certain things because it's a no-no, right? And there's so much information that I know about certain people that I cannot tell anybody else because it'll what how should I say? I can say it in Japanese, but I can't say it in English. But it'll right. Yeah.
But it's crazy because when we leave this place, we thought we take the politic, and we leave that here. But it seems to follow us. Yeah,
so there is like a hierarchy.
for anybody to tell me that's not politics in heaven, I don't believe that. Because if there wasn't rules and regulations,
yeah,
There are rules.
If there wasn't rules and regulations,
I'll tell you one rule.
we wouldn't be having this discussion.
I'll tell you one rule. The dead is not, if it's a family member, they're not allowed to communicate unless you ask them to, unless you say it's okay. They're not allowed to visit you unless you say it's okay. Okay? If you have a dead relative and you want to communicate with him, they have to ask permission from the living to do it, from a person like me to, and for, say, can I visit them? You cannot visit the living unless you have permission to visit the living. It's the difference between haunting and a visitation. That's where there's a fine line differentiates the two, okay? Because a visitation would mean a loved one could come and visit you and see how you're living and see how you're doing, communicate with you, but you cannot visit that living unless you give them permission to do that. The same thing about boundaries in your home. You have to have boundaries in your home. You cannot have the dead come and visit you unless you give them permission to do that. That's the rules of the living and the dead. That's where the fine line becomes between the two. And that's where Terry burping. See, that's how he thinks about everything that I do, right? That's what.
I've never said that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Wasn't me.
It's the current beer.
It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes,
The only thing I'm saying is, guys, we fought so hard to leave all this behind when we decide to go, but it follows us. It follows us.
I mean, what are you going to do? I'm sure if there is, and as you said,
to the higher ups. I got to talk to the higher ups to see if we can get all this nonsense taken out the equation.
See, you see, that's where he's going to be a real big pain in the ass when he dies.
He's going to be a Karen. Can I talk to your manager? Can I talk to your manager?
Yeah, let me talk to the property management. The higher up. Can I speak to the CEO?
You know what I have to put up with. See, that's what I have to put up with all the time.
The CE ghost.
To me, it doesn't make any sense. Guys, how you feel about when somebody call you guys a ghost hunter? Does that offend you?
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of what we do. I mean, you can call them ghosts, spirits, however you want to label them.
Paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal investigations. Specters, spooks, all that. I mean, I don't think it really matters because, again, like Rachel was saying earlier, whatever they say, we're doing it for our reason. So they can call us fakes. They can call us morons. They can say, you have no idea what you're doing.
Or geniuses.
But, we're doing it because it's what we want to do. So if they want to label us ghost hunters, so be it. I don't have a problem with it. You?
I don't. I'm like, that's word, whatever.
Negative Ghost Rider. Because I think it has a certain disrespect for us because let's think logically, guys. That's not what we really do. If we tell ourselves that we're ghost hunters, then everybody that's listening to you and hearing you are going to say, okay, I'm going to go out and hunt for a damn ghost. And that's not what we do. We are paranormal investigators. We investigate strange phenomenon, or we're going to go through the real college terms with parapsychologists, because every now and then we got to put we got to put that little psychologist, we got to put that hat on our head to evaluate certain things, especially when we're into residential cases, when we have to put that psychologist part to work, and we have to evaluate everything that's going on, from meds to a mental health to due to smoking marijuana, whatever we just got to put that hat on, and we got to be able to understand certain things. And I think parapsychologist is what we should be known as, or a paranormal investigator. Now, I blame those assholes, and I'm going to call them assholes because I don't like them. In California, that whole ghost hunting things, I blame them, because now, just think, guys, if that TV show never took off, you still be doing what you're doing. We still be doing what we're doing, and nobody will be calling us ghost hunters, because that is not logical. That is not what we do. You know.
Okay. So I've been called loony, nuts, crazy. Out of the book, right? Like, demon hunter. Yeah. Okay, fine. So that's what. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, because I do talk to demons. Yeah, I can do that too. So maybe I am that. I mean, yeah. Been called loony. I've been called everything else, but it's part of the job, right?
It is, yeah. That's why I think it doesn't matter what they call me. I know what we do, and I know what I am, and so let the people think what they want to think. Right, you can't change them anyway. Yeah, yeah.
I've been called a witch hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what the perception is how you receive it. If they call me a ghost hunter, so be it. It is what it is. If they call me a Polak, big deal. I'm not going to get upset. I'm Polish. I'm Polish, and there's nothing I can do. And the great thing about being Polish is I can tell Polak jokes. So
yeah,
I'm like, okay. Tell me a good Polak.
Tell me
a Polak joke.
I don't know. I got a paranormal joke.
No, tell me a Polak joke. I've never heard one before.
I don't know if I know one off the top of my head. I've been working on
Polak joke.
Well, because now that I'm under pressure to pull one out, I don't know. How you go blank?
Pressure.
What do you call a group of Polacks wearing turbans?
I had no clue.
A peck of Stanleys. Stanley is a very common Polish name.
Really? I did not know that. I got a friend named Stanley. He's black.
Oh, well, maybe you could be Polish too.
That'd
but I got to paranormal now because you made me.
Go for it.
Oh, well.
What kind of slacks do ghosts wear?
I have no clue.
Just a paranormal pants.
Oh boy, that is crazy.
Yeah, but you'll tell it.
No, because this is what's gonna happen, and I kid you not. At the end of the show, what you just said is going to be a part of a reel, and everybody in the world is going to see that reel. So you saying that joke, but actually, I can almost guarantee you it's going to happen because the StreamYard reels out all the most important parts of the podcast, and that's the important part.
Exactly.
A dumb joke.
It's going to be on that one. Huh? I don't know where she kind of died out there. Guys, do you guys got anything in your home? Any spirits?
Yeah, not
there was one that was supposed to be here last week that hopefully I told him he can't be here.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, we also have like a couple haunted dolls and a couple other small things. But as far as activity, there's really been nothing that I've seen or experienced. So if there is something here, it's definitely staying hidden because I haven't seen anything and she hasn't felt anything. So
is that what I've been seeing? The haunted dolls? I think. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm
Uh,
not saying it. I
guys,
just I noticed stuff. You can't hide it.
But it's as odd as it seems for it being like a haunted doll. Once it got here, it seemed to be happy.
Mm.
I put it with a friend.
Well, that's too. Yeah, you put it with a friend.
That's what she wanted. She wanted a friend. So that's what I did. I put her with a friend. And she's happy.
Do you know her name? I know her name.
I think we were only told what it was. I can't remember what it is. It's been like over my birthday.
What's her name?
Sheila.
Sheila. We'll have to go ask. Hello, Sheila.
Hey, somebody made a song after you. Oh, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila.
What?
Yep. Exactly it.
That is so cool. Guys, how do you guys now tell me the 3 things that paranormal investigators shouldn't do?
Provoke.
Yeah, provoke is a big one.
Yeah.
Well, I think call everything a demon or evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I think that the big one is like they need to respect the location of where they're at. You know, respect the location, respect the dead that are there. I think that's huge. We've heard too many times of where locations are banning paranormal teams because and they're making it hard on the rest of us who do respect the location, that they're doing things that are breaking the rules of the location, and you sign the waiver away saying like, you know, that you understand the rules and they're going to respect it, and you know, and then you do the opposite.
Right,
that gives us a bad name.
Right. It's like you sign the waiver, it says no Ouija boards, and as soon as the sun goes down, they're pulling out a Ouija board. It's like you're disrespecting the people that run it. You're disrespecting the rules. You're just doing all sorts of disrespect. And it's like,
trying to open something.
Right. Why would you do that? And they might not even know how to use a Ouija board. They're just doing it because they see it or feel like, oh, this is what we need to do. And then who knows?
And not seeing, and the craziest thing, they not seeing the camera to the right of them.
Yeah. Well, that's why people are getting banned.
Why they're getting busted. They're like, you don't think that I don't have like
30 cameras?
Yeah, I don't have 50 cameras everywhere.
Yeah, right. we do the 3 things we don't do as paranormal investigators. You guys might do them, but I tell people don't do this for the simple fact, I think you're opening up yourself to situations. 1, we don't go to estate sales, garage sales. That's a big no-no. 2, we don't go to what is those places called?
Flea markets?
Thrift stores?
No, stores. We don't go to those damn stores.
Antique stores? Thrift stores?
Yeah, antiques. Yeah, don't go to never go to an antique store because you don't know how old it can be attached to it. Number 3 is stay away from the like places like that sell used furniture or stuff like that. You have to, because you don't know what you're getting there. Like places like Goodwill and what's the other place called?
Salvation Army.
Habitat,
yeah,
Goodwill.
Habitat.
You don't know what you're getting when these people are getting rid of their furniture, not just because they want to get rid of it. It possibly can have an attachment to it, or you know, whatever the case may be. So you really don't. Do you really want somebody else's problem?
No. Estate jewelry is another one that they don't. That we don't have that. We don't have places like that because of that reason. Because you don't. They don't sell estate jewelry here. Because attachments and stuff like that. It's just something that you hand down to your children later on, but you never give it away or you never sell it, you know.
Because I'll tell you, dude. Keith, if I see you at my estate sale after I'm passed away and you take my lazy boy,
he's gonna hug your ass.
You know, I don't understand why people do that.
Now you know what I have to deal with, right?
You know.
What about your Grand Theft Auto?
Nope.
Stormtrooper.
Halo.
I'll give you that one. But yeah, dude, I try to stay away from, and I try to encourage other people because we really don't know once we get to these places on what we're dealing with.
Makes sense. I mean, because things like jewelry and stuff like that are very personal.
Yeah,
so if you're doing that, right, who knows what could be attached to something like that. And if it had that personal connection to that person, it could have stuck with it after they've passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell, my lazy boy you got in your living room.
No,
I want
Actually,
I want my recliner back. That's where I sit there and watch the game all day long. Hey, if you can overnight that for me and you pay for the shipping, that'd be great. I can do that.
I'll turn around and
guys,
cleanse it.
What do you guys think about cemeteries? You guys like them or don't like them?
Yeah, I think we enjoy a good cemetery. So what's interesting too is that she has a Tesla, and the Tesla's got the SLS technology in it, basically. And so we've driven around cemeteries, and it's picked up anomalies to where it
maps a person.
Yeah, it maps people. And there was one time where I got out of the car and stood next to it, and she was recording with her phone. There was nothing there. It was just the headstones, but it had a person standing by one of the headstones. And so I got out to prove that it was something. And I didn't feel anything. She recorded it. It showed the two little stick figures, myself and something that was there. But what I'd like to do in the future is to bring my SLS camera. So if we catch something with a car, we can confirm it with a camera. And then on top of that, we have occasionally gone and used either cat balls or EMF detectors. She's even used dowsing rods and talked to some people that she's gotten responses from with the dowsing rods. So, I think we enjoy cemeteries.
I even just like them to walk around because it's peaceful.
I could take a nap in one.
Yes.
Up under a good tree. What? Under a good tree, dude. A good pecan tree, and just snooze.
Darn.
Snooze for hours. I mean, dude, come on, man. Irene, don't knock it till you try it.
Here it's different. You don't go to cemetery unless you have a relative that has been interned in one. You're not supposed to go there. It's one of the no-nos.
Well, once again, I'm breaking rules and regulations because I'm going.
Exactly.
Well, that's one of the Buddhist rules. That's one of the Buddhist rules that you don't do that.
We'll talk. Tell them we'll have a conversation about that later. I ain't got no problem with that. Nothing at all. All right, guys. Are there any plantations that you guys were able to that you guys can get into?
Have we gotten any?
I think Rosemont might be considered a plantation home.
Yeah, maybe. Rosemont, Tennessee, so that's about an hour away from us.
The question is, why is so many people focused on the house?
That's my question.
Because typically I think the house is old and they think it's the house, but agreed, like you and her were probably both going to say the land is older.
The land has been around for thousands of years.
Right.
I mean, technically millions of years if you want to talk about the land itself, but people on the land have been around.
But I think the focus is on the house because the house is old, and because the house is old, it's like, oh, it's got to be something with the house because so many people lived here, people potentially died here. It's got to be the house. So I think that's why the focus on the house is always there. But yeah, we've experienced some places where we've learned it's not the house. I mean,
it's the land.
Yeah, it's the land.
Yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with plantations, most of the tragedies happen outside the big house.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So why focus on a house that, like you say, it's a 50-50?
I mean, it's the same thing with the Civil War. You have the Civil War, and there's always the house that's on the land, but the battles happened on the land as well. And it's like, that's where everybody died, is on the land, not necessarily in the house, unless the house they made into a hospital, which was possible at that time. They may have commandeered the house and turned it into a makeshift hospital. But for the most part, it's the land. So you're right.
Exactly.
It's not silly, but it's surprising how much the focus always is on the house.
Because that's what people see. Like, they're limited.
You got limestone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You got
water,
got rivers and streams. Yeah, you got anything that conducts energy creates. Yeah.
That's what I go and talk about at paranormal conferences. Like, I'll speak about stone tape theory and place memory and even stigma theories, because they all kind of go hand in hand. But they're basically have to do with much more than what you see in a building, right? The building, people get limited because that's what they can physically see with their eyes, but the land is what's holding the energy there. It's either holding it or amplifying the energy there. And so, I mean, and there's always multiple layers to a location. People assume because they see that, now it currently is an old hospital, doesn't mean that what you're getting was somebody who was in the hospital, right? You could be getting, because on that land there were Native Americans there well before there was a hospital over there. So you could be picking up on the Native Americans in the area. So it's kind of like
no telling who was
buried the dead on the land, because of that too, because they died all of a sudden, and then so they just dug a hole and they put the body.
Exactly. I mean,
At what point are you guys going to reach out to the Historical Society and start, doing collabs with them?
Reaching out to the Historical Society.
Right. I mean, like I said, she created the schedule as we started this, and our year filled up pretty quickly. So that hasn't been something that we've thought about, but it's definitely something now that you've mentioned it. It's something we can start reaching out to and seeing what we could do for collaborating with a Historical Society. That's a great idea.
I think those guys had the keys to a lot of locations that you guys can possibly get into. So,
right.
That are historical and a lot of history.
Oh yeah.
But one of the biggest you guys have one of the biggest haunted locations nobody really talks about.
Which one is that?
Those are little mountains. Those are little mountains that sit to the east of you guys.
Oh, the
go missing.
Yeah, Appalachian.
The Appalachian Mountains. Now, full of history.
Yeah,
full of unknown.
A lot of stories come out of there.
But I've never heard anybody going in there and investigating that place, even just a small portion of it.
Well, I think it might be. I mean, I don't know if you can compare it to the dead forest in Japan, but you don't want to go in and investigate that because you go there to die, and people end up disappearing in those mountains. Whether it's who knows why they disappear, but they do. People do disappear in those mountains, and maybe that's why people don't investigate the mountains,
in
because
those hollers.
yeah, you don't want to
Oh.
go in there trying to do investigation and never come out. At least with a location, you're coming out.
You know,
Like,
you
yeah,
pick and
I
choose
can
your
take
poison, right? You pick and choose your
But
poison, and you
is that
want to make sure, you know.
that's why we're called investigators, man. We go and investigate everything and anything
No.
that's on.
Well,
Yep.
I'll let you go in, and I'll stay here. Okay.
Where you
I got
going?
to do a Bigfoot hunting gear then.
Hey, just turn around. Isn't that sure?
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
it's Bucky on the front, but it's Bigfoot on the back. And that's how he rolls.
So I would definitely, I think I would definitely go in those mountains.
Oh gosh, Terry, you know what? If you come back with another attachment, you know how.
Another attachment. Sounds like he's had a few.
You know how many times I had to cleanse this guy?
It's not a part of my own. It's just that certain people, like certain people, just happen. I you know what? I'm a likable guy, whether they're non-living.
You're a likable
So
guy. They want
I
to
mean,
be.
I'm not gonna say I've had maybe 2 that I'm aware of.
I don't think she believes you.
Yeah, one was a little girl, and other one was a Native American. And
What other
yeah,
one?
so as far as that I know, I don't remember anything else. Yeah, I do got attachments. I got kids. If you want to consider those attachments,
That's a little different.
Yeah, we got a few of those too.
Yeah, I don't
those
think
little
you can
boogers.
kids.
Hey, and they are the worst ones. They'll hit you in the pocket every time.
You can't get rid of them until they're 21. Oh, actually, 18.
18. You can try.
No,
They're coming back in
those
there.
kids, hey,
20.
they can be as good. Hey, they can be as grown as they want, but they will never know as much as we will. So we're constantly teaching them, even in their 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
We're constantly educating these guys.
6,
Oh, Dad, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, what the hell? 6, 7.
You think I don't know?
What? Terry, I'm gonna go with a subject, okay? Children, okay? Does your children have any abilities?
I think mine might. Whether they want to accept that reality right now or not, but yeah. I don't know what you feel about your kids. You don't think so?
Nah.
Especially having special needs kids. I think that having a kid with special needs makes them a little bit more, I think, just, see things in a different perspective.
Exactly. Yeah. Because my 3 kids all have abilities. They all hate it. They all hate it. They don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, I think that's the hard thing.
Well, I think part of it is, I think she's known she's had abilities, but has never really.
For a long time, I didn't. Yeah. I kind of blocked it out.
Kind of suppressed it for a while, and once she got in a better frame of mind, I think that's when it started coming out more and stuff like that. So it could happen with her kids to where it's the same situation. Maybe they're not ready or they don't want to deal with it, and so they're kind of keeping it down. But I think, like you said, it is kind of hereditary. If you are, then typically your kids will be.
Yeah.
Not only that, did your mom have that gift? Grandmother? Great grandmother?
I don't know about your mom. Your mom's.
I know my mom is. Don't even say that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think my mom was sensitive. But I definitely know my grandmother was, and that's my grandmother that's around me all the time. I know that she's trying to help, further my gifts too. So I know that she's around. I feel her a lot.
Yeah, she is around. She's right behind you.
That's what I said hey, didn't I say that when they first came on the show? Who is that right behind them?
Yeah. It's her mother, it's her grandmother. She's in the background like this. She's very quiet, and she observes everything. She doesn't. You're not gonna be able to feel it. It don't work like that.
He's back there like, that.
Get my camera to do the pictures.
No.
Pictures might do. Pictures might do, guys. I mean, you might take a picture back there and get something. I've been trying to take a picture of my wife for years.
Well, you did, and it did happen.
Every time, she's always shooting a finger at me.
Which one?
Yeah, not the good one.
This one.
Not that one. She does not do that. That's a bullshit. We gotta talk later on.
Oh Lord, now I'm in trouble.
Remember, she's right here. She's right here. Yeah. She's listening to everything that you say, you know, that you're gonna be in big trouble.
I'll leave her some candy out tonight. She'll be okay.
See, he bribes everybody with candy and chocolate bars.
That would work.
I'm the only. I'm the only chocolate bar she ever needs.
Nice.
Harry.
Chocolate bar with nuts.
On investigating, have you ever used props like candy and chocolate bars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or toys or things of that nature.
Cigarette.
Yeah, cigarettes.
Alcohol.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, we promised alcohol. So there's a hospital called Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and we were in a room where there was a guy in there, and he was supposed to be like a big gambler, big drinker, and stuff like that. And as we were talking to him, we got a lot of responses, and when we started talking about alcohol, all of a sudden we got even more. It was like the cat ball is on a table, and it didn't move, and it would keep lighting up, and then it would stop, and then it would light up to our questions. We have a dead bell, so the bell looks like an old hotel bell, and it'll ring based on EMF activity, and it would ring. And we got a lot more activity when we started talking about alcohol and promising them alcohol and things like that. So I promised them we'd bring them a little airline bottle of Tennessee whiskey when we go back. And based on the responses between our equipment, he's excited about it. Well, we like to use props when we can, like that. You know, again,
we did
toys.
It. Freshie, remember we used that cigarette in that style.
Yeah, and then we when we're in a child's ward, she bought a Scooby-Doo stuffed animal. We want to try and maybe make that into like an EMF type detector. So, you know, a little stuffed animal, they can see it, they get near it, it'll go off. We'll understand, you know, kind of like the Boo Bear that they sell. So something like that. Yeah.
For way too much money.
So we'll go to Home Depot and make it ourselves. But yeah,
there you go.
I think props are good. I think they can definitely help.
Yeah. Furbies are really good. Anything with a computer chip in it that has a voice recorded, yeah, it's really good for that one. That's you know, because I don't use equipment. I'm sorry, I'm on the other side of the thing. I don't like equipment, so
simple fix, guys.
Yeah.
And all I do.
Yeah. That's what we did with Scooby.
Yeah.
We put him with the REM pod.
Yeah.
Real simple fix.
Yep, definitely. I'm glad I didn't see you kind of in.
Huh?
This is only going to hurt for a minute.
Ouch!
Yeah, well, hey, I had to stick him where he didn't want to get stuck at. So
hazards of the job.
That's right. He gets that job, and I get the other job. I get the cushy one. He gets the hard one.
I just told him to hold his breath for 3 seconds.
It'll be over before you know it.
Yeah, it'll be over before you know it. I mean, I didn't mean to put that catheter in him, but
Ouch.
shit, tell me about it. Been there, done that one. Been there, done that. Guys, a couple more questions, and I'm going to get you guys out of here. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that burp is coming from. I guess from the southern. A lot of people really don't use this, man, and I wish more people would, because I think they'd be a great a part of the team, and those are dogs. Dogs will be able to see things that we could never see. They have that next dimension type thing going on where they can sense and see and hear and smell, and they can pretty much follow things that we can't see. Instead of getting a human, would you guys consider getting a puppy or a dog to be a part of the investigation?
We got one. We have a pit bull boxer mix.
So I would be against it. I think for my standpoint, I think there would be so much. You're bringing a dog to a different location every single time. It's so much new information for a dog to process, not just spirits or anything else. It's the location itself, the previous people, all the different scents, everything that's going to go along with it. So, and then it's the hassle, in my mind, it's the hassle of bringing a dog back and forth to all these locations. Like I said, for us, some of our locations are 3-4 hours away when we go. So we would have to find a dog-friendly hotel and make sure we get the dog there, food. Oh, it's got to go take a crap. Let's go get it. Stuff like that. So for me, I would probably weigh against wanting a dog as opposed to another person. Another person can take care of themselves. You need to go take a crap, go. But I don't know how you feel.
I mean, I think animals would be like a tremendous asset on locations, because I think that they perceive things differently than we do. Yeah. I think that they do pick up on spirits and see and hear and smell way more than we do. And we know that they can see different wavelengths, so beyond human perception. So I think they would be a definite asset.
And they could see negative energy and positive energy too. So they could help you, warn you to stay away from that energy, or be careful what you're going into, or be careful what you're walking into. Yeah. I think pets they have the sixth sense that we sometimes don't use, and and they could warn us if something's around. I've seen a lot of videos on Facebook where a cat or a dog has seen something there that they're shielding the child from it, the baby from it, and stopping that energy from going after the baby. I've seen that too. So there is something there that they have that we don't have, or we lost sense of too. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. Keith, put a GoPro on the dog and take him with you. Quit playing, man. Come on.
You would have a great time, huh?
Good time.
Yeah, man. You'd be surprised. Just follow the dog. You can't beat it, man. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Well, our current dog is an 80-pound pit bull boxer mix, so that would be really fun to take with on investigations.
Hey, you're protected.
Well, I mean,
she'd much rather lick someone to death. No, she loves everybody and everything. She just is the most harmless, lovable dog. That they just have a bad reputation, and that mainly has to do with people rather than the breed themselves.
Well, hell, all right. Well, get you a cat.
We got a cat too.
Get your cat,
She won't
man.
help.
Those cats are the most selfish individuals I've ever known.
Oh, she
They
wants
only
to
That's why I
care
got
about
one of
themselves.
these.
Get him.
They only care about themselves. When you ask them a question, do they answer you?
No, they just want their crunchies.
Mine does.
They look at you like they just look at you, you know, and they don't care.
But he saw something. He saw something. He warned me, and I got rid of it.
That's
So-
good.
They do not care, man. They cats are just cats.
That's true.
Not always.
Yeah.
My cat was an asshole.
Mine is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Ours
Mine
is
is good
in
too.
between.
Yeah.
Her cat remember. Her cat resent. Hey, her cat is like her husband, soft and cuddly.
Our cat is like the cats you see on those TikTok videos where it's 3 a.m. They kick in the door with a banjo going me 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 just to wake you up.
Oh, mine
Dude,
doesn't.
have y'all seen?
Mine doesn't. Mine goes
Have y'all
to sleep
seen the little Chihuahua? They always dress the little Chihuahua up in different outfits, and they go scare the bigger dogs.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm rolling, dude. He was dressed up as a squid today. He had like a purple squid on, and he ran up to this big old husky. He just walked up to him, man, and that husky tore up the whole house. And I'm like, whoa, dude, that was funny.
That's
Something
your
like
squid.
this.
Put on your squid, dear. Put on your squid hat.
No, he's just staring at me right now. I think he's got mental issues.
Carrie, we gotta talk.
Yeah, we gotta talk. But guys, two more questions. Two more questions, and we're gonna get when you guys investigate, because a lot of people really don't. I don't know why that is. A lot of people just don't go live no more when they investigate. Do you guys go live?
Sometimes depends on the location. Sometimes they don't want you to go live either.
So what would be the point of not going live when you're going to share the video out anyway?
Well, that's the thing. I think some people, they'd rather scrutinize the video that you're sending out there.
And I think a couple of reasons why we don't go live is one, it's easy to forget. You know, sometimes if you're
we get in the middle
right,
of
if you get in the middle of an investigation, you're investigating, you're getting evidence. It's easy to forget to go live.
Hang on,
because again, we're not about getting all the likes and stuff. We're about finding the evidence. So if we're getting evidence and we forget to go live, so be it. And I think the other reason is, like she said, you know, sometimes there are locations that say you can't go live here. We don't want you to go live. If you're going to post any videos from here, we want to see them first. Stuff like that. So those are two reasons why yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are places like that. They'll say they want to see the videos before. Because part of it is I think they're afraid that if you post something negative, that their location will get negative feedback and people might not want to go. So they want to make sure that while you're posting something that's accurate, that you're not saying, oh, it's evil, or it's this, or it's that, or something like that. So I think some people have maybe been burned in the past with people either going live or posting stuff and making things up. And so they're like, we want to see the videos first before you post. But some places are like, yeah, you can go live.
But ain't that like a double-edged sword?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's definitely because if you post something live and you tell people, well, it's quiet tonight, there's really nothing going on here. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a good chance that the owner would get mad just for you saying that. And then if you're saying that, then that's going to take a lot of attention away from future investigators by you guys saying, hey, it was a quiet night. There's nothing happening here. So I would, we'll come back and we'll see if things are picking up.
See, but look at the way you just did that. That's the key to it. If you sit there and you say, oh, this is a quiet night, nothing's happening, we're going to have to come back and try another night, that's kind of a positive way to say nothing's happening. If you're there and you're going, man, this place is a piece of shit, I can't find anything, I don't know what to come here to investigate, this is dead, I'm never coming back. Those are the same thing, but said two different ways. So if you do it like you said, that's much better and it makes a lot more sense. But I think sometimes places get the negative responses of, oh, this place is a piece of shit because it's dead and I'm never coming back. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I just think it's for in a location to not want anybody to advertise their their location. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, They're like, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. I want to see it first. I've never heard of that. What is that? Is that the
cat? Can she hear us?
But I get. I guess it's.
高いやつ。買ったの？会社。くれたの？
She wanted to teach me Japanese, man.
もっともらっていい？
少しだけね。
Don't that sound cool? I wanted to teach me some bad words in Japanese.
I could, but I'm not going to do it because my son's here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he already knows.
Mm-hmm. But does he know him in English?
Oh, he does. He does. He does.
Give him the old-fashioned finger. That's all you need.
Which is insane. I mean, at what point in our lifetime did someone say, of all the fingers, this one's bad? I mean, why is this bad? Why does this?
You know what this means? You have a girlfriend, or you have a boyfriend.
Well, you know what this means.
We don't do that here.
You don't wear your wedding ring?
We don't use that finger. It's not uncommon. It's not.
What do y'all use for your wedding ring?
Huh?
You use your thumb?
Something doesn't mean anything.
A ring doesn't mean anything.
This means to come. That we do this way in North America, but we do this way in Japanese. Right. It means to come here. I do that
too. Like, come here, you little.
Yeah, no, we do it this way. You put your hand up and you go like this. That means to come.
This song means nothing in Japanese. Put a ring on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess everybody's. Hey, I don't think nobody's married in Japanese because they don't wear wedding rings.
I don't wear mine because when I cook and when I do things, it gets in the way and I don't want to get mine dirty.
That's all. That's no. Hey, I don't want to hear that excuse.
Oh, come on, Terry.
Yours off all the time.
Because if you're my wife, you're gonna have your ring on your finger. Ain't that right, Keith? No exceptions.
Not when I go out.
No exceptions.
Hey.
Oh, see, there you go. Put that. Make sure she wears that ring 24/7.
Mine doesn't come off like his does.
Mine's a little loose, so like if I do something with water, it's just gonna fall off. I will take it off if I'm like cooking or washing dishes or whatever, doing all the womanly stuff.
Well, you wash dishes?
Well, put it in the dishwasher.
Oh.
The machine does the rest.
Well, my husband does the laundry.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that one. He shouldn't be doing the laundry.
Why not?
I grew up doing the laundry. You know, I had 3 brothers and a divorced mom, so if I didn't wash my clothes, they didn't get washed. So I kind of grew up doing my clothes and do them now.
Yeah.
Got a load sitting in the dryer right now.
I used to love doing. My wife thought I was a pervert because I loved washing her clothes.
There's nothing wrong with washing them. It's just if you're sniffing them beforehand.
Huh? No. No. And because I knew, see, I am a guy that like to coordinate. I like, it might not make sense, but it makes sense to a woman. I like when my wife, when she would get dressed, I would make sure she had matching everything. Same color, no matter what. That's just same, no matter what. I was just that type of guy. Don't ask me why, because I could understand that. But it got to a point where when I would go shopping, Mother's Day, well, not really Mother's Day, more like Valentine's Day or her birthday, I'll make sure everything's matching colors. That's just me. When she would do the same for me. But unfortunately, I don't know if you guys ever met Joe Boxer. Have you guys ever seen Joe Boxer? It's the guy with the underwear. He has like ants on it, buffalo.
I know the Joe Boxer underwear. I've never met the guy.
Well, yeah, I'm a Joe Boxer guy. So everything that I have is either you got the head in front and you got the tail in the back. And I've always been like that. You know, but guys, one more question. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Where would you like to go on your paranormal bucket list? Anywhere in the world.
There's a bunch. I mean, obviously, you know, the more we hear about other places like Japan and stuff like that, there's the big haunted castle in Scotland. We've got Edinburgh. We've got Penhurst, Eloise. What else you got?
I would like to go to the Castle Brom and
Brom's Castle and
me too.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, me too. I want to go there too.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go there too.
Brom is where the Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Do you guys really think he existed?
Yeah, he was.
He did. Whether he was actually Dracula or not is you know, that's where the story came from. But Vlad didn't.
So if he existed, so Van Helsing must have existed at one point also.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody who would like Van Helsing.
Yeah.
But we never hear much about his offspring. Because I know at one point he had a kid, they had a kid, all the way up until now. But you think they're still fighting each other after all these years?
Yeah. I mean, Hatfields and McCoys are, and that's a
no way. They're not fighting.
Still, yeah, absolutely. You can probably YouTube it. I mean, Google it. I think they still have a feud going on between them. I thought there was fighting. I think there was a small portion or a small period of time where they actually kind of reconciled a bit, but I think there's still. I think technically they're still fighting. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not that much of a historian, but I'm pretty sure they are. So if the Hatfields and McCoys are, why if the Van Helsings and Vlad the Impalers could be, who knows? It's a crazy world.
It is. It is crazy indeed. Guys, it has been a pleasure speaking with you. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been great.
Tell the world how to get a hold of you guys.
Where
we can find barbecue. Tell the world how to get a hold of you guys if they're ever in Nashville.
Facebook is the same. Liminal Shadow Paranormal on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah. That's the easiest way.
That's the easiest way.
Do we
Yeah.
have a Gmail?
Yeah, we have liminal shadow paranormal at Gmail.
Yeah, that's the email address.
That's the email. So, yep, we're everywhere.
Or if they're not here, but they want to do a collaboration, like I said,
Hit us up.
we're always open to collaborations. If someone's like, hey, I saw them on Terry's podcast, I think I'd have fun with them or like them to come out. Yeah, hit us up.
Okay. Well, hey, I think I'll have fun with you guys. Come on out.
Yeah.
If we're in Texas,
Me
we're
too.
you're
I had fun
Austin,
too.
right?
No, he said.
Oh, before you
North.
finish, I want to show you something. See?
Oh wow.
That's a big rose.
That's a huge rose.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
Where in
Are you
Texas?
picking
Are you?
him?
He said
Central
north.
Texas, near Austin.
Near Austin, yeah, see?
Oh, okay. I want to go to Austin.
Why?
They keep Austin weird because they
Why?
keep Austin weird.
That's in every city.
It's not in every city.
There's always a section in every city that says keep Nashville weird, keep San Francisco weird, keep Austin weird. It's like that.
You know what they say in Austin? They say keep road construction going because it never stops.
Yeah, I hear you. That's how
Goddamn, dude. They're tearing up the roads, man, and there's no way around it. And what's so crazy, you would think if they tear up one road, one main thoroughfare, that they will open up another one.
Yeah.
They don't even want to open the toll roads.
Oh dear.
Dude, come on, man. Open up the damn toll roads. Make that free, and you won't have the traffic condition that you're having. But as long as you building toll roads and people aren't going on them, then you're going to continue having the same problem.
Agreed.
That's the way it is. You guys don't have that in Nashville, do y'all? Y'all don't have the toll road problem, do y'all?
No toll roads.
No toll
Yeah,
roads
we got-
here yet.
Yeah, we got major toll roads, man. Everything is
We
$5.
got them too. We got toll roads here too.
Yeah, they
It
have
depends on how
Yeah.
depends how big your car is, depending on how much you pay.
Really?
Wow, that's an
Mhm.
interesting model.
Yeah.
I got a Kia. I got
He
a
has
Kia
rings.
car. You can flip my car over with one pinky. Well, guys, it has been a pleasure speaking with you. I really enjoyed it. I wish you guys a lot of luck on
Thank
on your future endeavors, and I wish you guys would add to the team. I'm hoping that you guys would do that, so I
Yeah.
can come back
Okay.
and yeah.
One day.
And come to Tokyo and visit me. I'll take you on a ghost tour.
Oh, that'd
There
be
you
awesome.
go.
That
Let's
would be
go.
awesome, yes.
Hey,
I'm going
Air
straight
Force
to the
One.
bar.
If you hear us knocking on your door, you can't turn us away.
No, I can't, because you see, this is my house.
You see the little small door she had. That door is for her. She's short. A little
Me
short
too.
door.
Me too. You can tell I'm short. And
No,
I'm
I
sitting
can't
on.
tell.
Short
Y'all-
people
y'all
are
about
good
the same height.
people.
That's right. We
Huh?
are.
Short people are good people.
Short people are good people.
I've never heard of that before.
Oh,
grandmother-
Jerry.
And my grandmother was mean as hell. It was nothing.
Terry, go outside and get a switch.
Yeah, and don't come back with a small one either. Right there, go. See, we need more of that today. We need more switches today.
Oh, no, they don't have that here.
Damn kids acting crazy on social media, doing all kind of weird things.
Oh,
Yeah, guys. All right, guys. Hey, again, thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for
Yeah.
having us. It's been
Yes,
fun.
well, thank you for coming, and thank you, audience, for watching us and interacting with us, and we all had fun today. And yeah, keep it live.
Keep it real.
Keep it live and keep it spooky. And if you guys ever go, just for shits and giggles, you guys won't ever go. Wait a minute, you guys don't have a YouTube page, do y'all?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Well, I'm on through a podcast I'm on that I co-host. We do.
What's the name of your podcast you co-host on?
It's the Hallowed Hearth.
What is that about?
It's about spooky stuff. It's like witchy, spooky, paranormal,
My
cryptid.
favorite. I love witchy stuff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, this month has been
Interesting.
focused on cryptids.
Yeah, this month has been cryptids for us. So
And
we've talked
what
about
day?
Thursdays.
What day
Thursday.
you guys podcast on? Thursday? Oh, I'm at work.
Thursday nights though.
Thursday at 8.
9 Eastern,
Yeah.
8 Central. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
All right, I'm about to check you guys out, see what you guys got going on.
Yeah, we got past episodes and everything are still on YouTube. So
But you guys need to get I'm just gonna throw it out there, man. You guys need to get a YouTube channel. You got one of those, but you need one for your paranormal also.
Yep.
And
I'm talking to him about that.
it's really, I mean, 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes to do. You guys can do
No,
it.
I know. We
And
just
just in case you guys like to go live, I use my StreamYard for my investigation.
That's smart.
And
Yeah.
I can stream to to all the platforms that I'm on now. If I choose to, I can go live and investigate on every one of those platforms. But I have different platforms for different things. Like I only have like 2 for just investigations, and the rest of them are for podcasting.
Mhm.
You guys need to get a Rumble account. Rumble is another version of YouTube,
Yep. Tom.
and they do monetize. You guys can make some money. And what else? Instagram. You can go live on Instagram if you choose to. I'm on live on Instagram right now. So
That's
there's
awesome.
many. Oh, and you guys are on TikTok a lot, right?
Yeah.
Try Clapper.
Clapper.
Clapper
Clap on.
is another. No, it's another version of TikTok. It looks exactly the same way. The only difference is, you know how TikTok you have to have so many followers to go live on and all that. How many followers you guys got on TikTok?
Right now,
A couple thousand.
Yeah, I think we have. I could tell you. Am I on it? Yes. Oops. No. Yeah, like 1385 right now.
Okay, so you
That's
guys
not
were
bad.
able to go live. You guys were able to go live at 1,000. I think
Hey.
that's the number.
Yeah.
But on Clapper, you can go live instantly the minute you do your all your information. So you don't have to wait to go live to do anything. The minute it's done, you can go
I'll have
live.
to check it out.
Yeah. If you know, and I know you guys aren't really interested into reaching out, but I think reaching out to a younger audience to get your videos, get your investigations out, I think that would be great because we're not really thinking, I'm not really looking at the older audience. I'm looking at the younger audience to review my investigation because they have a little bit more of a keen eye on seeing things, if that makes sense to you guys. You know,
Yeah. It does.
so getting on Kick and Twitch, you guys might want to jump on those too. There's a lot of platforms you guys can get on that will allow you guys to share all your information, and they're good for podcasting. I'm on Kick and Twitch right now, podcasting, and I'm reaching out, and I'm reaching out between the ages of 16 all the way up to like 30. because all those guys between those ages, I don't know any gamers that are over 35. There might be some there, but most of those gamers are in the ages of 16 and 30, maybe 35. So yeah. So, but guys, I just threw a bunch of information out there, man. I hope to see you on Clapper. Some of your reels on Clapper, and hey, I'll be the first one to follow.
Awesome.
Until then, yeah. Until then, guys, I wish you got nothing but luck again, and I'll see you soon. God, this is Terry with NFPS Paranormal with my co-host Irene. Man, we will see you guys next week. I have an investigation next week, so I'll be going live next Saturday at I forgot the name of the damn haunted museum that we're going to, but hey, I will do this. I'll start advertising maybe Wednesday for it, and I'll see you guys then. Until then, peace. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay out of trouble, Keith.
Anubis.